Is that a dragon? So since we are becoming sort of the masters of our world, I think it's about time that we sort of start to craft a few things. So I have some things prepared that we can potentially craft that I think will help benefit us later on. One is going to be this guy, and I'm going to need an ink sac for that. So I fear I'm going to have to go outside for this one. We do have a couple of tools, a couple of weapons. I plan on upgrading weapons soon. Let's go ahead and summon let's not summon a frog, right? Let's actually summon this guy. Oh yeah, the guy that sets things on fire. I'm sure this will go great. These guys will go after the bad guys now, and I can just kind of sit back and enjoy as everything gets destroyed. Nice. Let's summon another one. Why not? Ow. Okay, we're getting poisoned. I don't know what we're getting poisoned from. But we are getting poisoned. Alright, so I think they've done their job. I think they're doing mighty fine now. So yeah, we need to find squid. There's some squid. How are you doing, Mr. Squid? Awesome. Okay, yeah, I think they all died somehow. But that's good. We can take the little bit of experience we gained, and we'll get out of here. So I needed one ink sac. That's going to get me exactly what I need. We also got raw squid. Very nice. And then these fish drop lapis for us. Very cool. We are going to need paper, which is good because we actually have a pretty good amount of paper. We need to make a book because this atlas is actually going to be very important to us. And we should also be able to make a compass. So this is how you get a map, an in-game map in your game, is by doing this. This Antique Atlas mod is actually one of my favorite map mods, to be honest. It was used in SevTech, and I absolutely adored it in SevTech. I believe we have some leather. There we go. So let's go ahead and make a book. And then we'll make this. This also requires a feather. I'm pretty sure I have feathers. Of course I do. And last but not least, the book and quill, and then we get an empty atlas. So, what can we do with this empty atlas? Well, we can right-click it. And as you can see up in the top right-hand corner, if we put this in our offhand, we now have a mini-map. And it's not even just a mini-map, right? Because you can open this and set waypoints and do all kinds of really cool things. So we actually have a map in-game now. So, let's go ahead and take this, and we'll add a marker right here. And we can set it to whatever we want. And I'm going to set it to this marker, and we're going to label it home. The cool part about this map as well is if you like the way this area looks, even though it kind of gives me a Zelda vibe, you can export these as images and like set them as your desktop or whatever you feel necessary. These things are really cool. This map mod is really cool. It's a very immersive type map mod, but like I said, you can put this in your offhand. That way you always have the map up, because if it's not in your hand, you can see it goes away. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. There are some other things that I need to get a hold of. This magnet here, it looks pretty difficult to make. We're going to need a bit of blaze powder. This is going to be something we work towards, as it is a little bit later. But it doesn't actually pull the items directly into your inventory. It just pulls them directly to your feet. So you still have to hold shift to pick the items up, unfortunately. I did do a little bit of testing outside of this. All right. So now that we have this is a big step forward. I need to get a fishing rod. That's something that we need to do. I have my gathering up for that. And then I was looking between these three different ones here, these three different tools, and I was thinking like an iron rapier would probably be pretty good, as the bonus it gives is 200% damage when a foe has no armor. So that means our attack damage is going to be increased, and this thing is incredibly fast. So let's go ahead and focus on making that. I believe it is just a string that we're going to need for this. And we're going to need a stick. Just like that. And just some iron. In which we have all that here. So let's go ahead and make this guy. Super good weapon from what it looks like. So yeah. I mean, look how quick we can strike with this. Now, it's not a close range weapon. So we also need to keep that in mind. Oh, the quality. We got long, so we get a 0.5 reach distance. So never mind, this thing does have a little bit more reach on it. You can see that modifier down at the bottom where it says quality. That is actually pretty nice. I also want to go ahead and have another halberd and make the halberd iron. I don't know, that or this. This actually might be better than the halberd, even though it's just a little bit less damage. This has swiping or sweeping edge, so it would be actually a little bit better on us to probably have that one. So we're gonna go with the long sword or the great sword for this. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll make ourselves a great sword. This thing is pretty expensive for iron, but that's okay. When we go mining, of course, we should be able to help ourselves. Between the summoning staff and everything else, we should be looking pretty good. Oh, whoa, okay. What is this? First of all, we got a chest that had some diamond wolf armor on it. What? What are these? Bandages. Oh, I can use. Oh. Let's get these guys spawned in to help us. Oh boy. These guys are on the attack, man. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. This summoning staff is so crazy. Alright, this bandage. Does it let us choose? Oh, it does. Okay. So we'll probably help our foot. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, these guys are going crazy. Oh, look at down there. There's a chest. There's also, like, mobs and stuff all over the place. Okay. Ow. Oh, we gotta get rid of this guy. Oh, no. These guys are a little bit more powerful. Ah! Oh, no! What is that? Let's get these guys going. I mean, maybe we can get down here. It's a little bit laggy. I'm almost curious as to what exactly is in that chest. Oh, okay. They're going for it. Oh, that's a bunch of iron. That's a lot of iron in there. Oh my. Oh, and there's blaze rods. Dude, I gotta get these. Oh, there's definitely blaze rods. All right, let's move out of this area, even though that's actually it might be a pretty decent farm here for something. Oh, that's really good, actually. We got another blaze rod, which is not half bad. All right, so I think I should go ahead and maybe break this mob spawner. I've heard a little bit of good things about breaking mob spawners, so hopefully it'll be better for us to break this. Okay, so yeah, it gives us some loot, which is always appreciated. And I'm gonna head back up from here. We do have a couple of levels, which is nice. So at this point, we should be able to craft ourselves a couple of hoppers. We will, however, need to go tree hunting very soon. There we go. And we'll get ourselves 4 hoppers. That should be plenty to be able to automate. Whoa, I don't know what that was. That should be plenty to be able to automate these 2 hoppers here. So we can select that there, 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 and there. Awesome. So now this furnace is pretty much automated. At this point, we just need to make sure these 2 have fuel in them. And we should be good. So I wanted to take a look at this. We have our stone cutting and wood cutting. Wood cutting would be something really nice to boost up. So let's increase our wood cutting level. And it says lumbering, extra drops from wood harvesting. We can't do that yet, but with this right here, increases wood harvesting speed by 20%. So another thing that I wanted to work towards getting was this grappling hook. This thing's actually kind of cool. All we need is a lead, and I'm pretty sure we have a slime ball. We do. Some string. And we can actually make this grappling hook that's in here. And this thing is pretty cool in what it can do. And will probably help us in our survival while traveling and things like that. We also need to eventually make a fishing pole. So let's go ahead and get that made. I'll go ahead and throw that in my tools, because we will need to fish eventually. We might even be able to fish out of this little pond here. 112 is a little bit, you know, interesting on how you can set up auto fishing things. But fishing is also a good way to gather up a little bit of experience as well. Alright, so we have a bit of string. Throw that in there. We have this. We need to attach that to a iron pickaxe. So we should just need some iron. And voila, we have a grappling hook. Let's put the right pickaxe on there. Perfect. And the grappling hook is pretty cool, like I was saying. You can basically attach it to a wall, hold shift and forward, and it'll let you climb up, or shift and hold shift and your S key or down key, and it'll let you go down. You can also, if you're so inclined, you can swing from it as well if you were to drop from a height. It's got all these different things you can kind of see right here. It'll sort of tell you what you can and can't do, which is really cool. You can also jump in midair, which kind of helps. I don't know if I can demonstrate this, but if I attach this here and you're below it, it'll actually sling you quite a distance up in the air so you can travel. We're going to use that here in a second. So I think I have just about everything I need to get us going. Our armor's looking all right. Let's throw some stuff away. We can't use the iron axe yet, so we'll toss it over here. We can, however, use stone. Let's go ahead and make 2 of those. I hope with our minions, we should be able to survive. We should have a lot better survivability. And eventually I might want to get a lead and get some actual farm animals in here as well. That'd be nice. So let's go outside and let's try this out. Now that I look at it, I think we might be able to, while we have some daylight, get a really good food source going. There's cows that are just right over there, so if we were to use our lead that we just got, oh, we could make this so much easier on ourselves. Come on, Mr. Cow. Into here. I know you can fit through that door. Come on. Maybe you can't. Anyways. And oh, perfect. So yeah, I think this is unlimited doors. What it seems like. It's dropping infinite amounts of doors. Good thing doors can be used to smelt with, because we're just duplicating all the doors. Does this just continue to duplicate? Yes, it does. Very interesting. I don't know what the cause of that is, but that's still quite funny, actually. So all of that wood we just used to harvest some things up, I think I'm going to use that to place down kind of a pin for these guys. Like this. I think that will work a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully I can keep these cows from dying. Let's go ahead and head out this direction. Let's go ahead and drink while we're out here. Right? And we should be good. Now, this sword is the only sword we can use right now. And this thing does take up a pretty good amount of our window space here. Well, let's head into this wooded area. Okay. Is that a dragon? Is it dead? Okay. I think, if I remember correctly with this mod, if there is a dead dragon, you can interact with its corpse? With a bottle? Oh, you can. And you get the fire dragon's blood? I don't remember if you use a sword or... I think we can come back to this thing and get more of this dragon's blood. Wonder what caused this dragon to die. Look at all the little butterflies. So yeah, we should also be able to use this. It can propel us faster forward. If we just hold forward to it. What in the world? So this is just like an area that was just completely ravaged by this dragon. Is this bone? Oh, if this is bone. Oh, it is bone. Oh, yes. We have bone block at our disposal. Oh no. Let's summon some mobs. And we're dead. Whatever killed that dragon. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. I definitely gotta pick up all my items. Whatever this guy is, they catch you on fire. But if we're in water, they can't do that, can they? Especially if we're in water under a little cove. Right? Aha! Oh yeah. I figured it out. We figured it out. Look at that. Let's get our gathering up. One more and we should be ready to go. Come here, Mr. Flame Guy. I think you can also use these to hook these guys. And you can pull them like in with you. Aha, and use them. Look at that. Oh, wow. Furnaces have charcoal in them. There's string. Oh, nice. Crafting tables. A chest. Oh, this has projectile protection on it. Very nice. A bunch of cobweb, rotten flesh. I'm not going to complain about that too much. So these bookshelves. That gets us some books. Oh, wow. Actually, I'm actually kind of familiar with this building. This, I think, is a version of the building I used in a mod pack that I created called Bounds. This is the building, but mine was completely destroyed and we ended up rebuilding it. This is so cool. This is definitely a recurrent complex building. Wool is actually very important to me, so I'm trying to take a little bit. I never made this. This also is a season clock that we can make that will help us later on determine what season it currently is. And it just requires a little bit of quartz, and we actually have that in redstone. And it'll let us know what season currently it is, and it looks like it's summer. I think that's what that, yeah, midsummer is what it says. So yeah, it's very important that we know how what time things is, or what time it is. Also, I think if we make a compass, I believe this is a part of the dynamic surroundings. Ah, yes. We can actually see our coordinates, our direct coordinates. The only problem, we can't see how deep down we have gone, but it does tell you what biome you're in, and it also tells you your coordinates, which is kind of helpful. Having these little tools at your disposal is going to be great. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. Guys, you guys have been super supportive over the past few episodes, and I am really grateful for that. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for the tremendous amount of support during this Let's Play. It's been absolutely amazing to do so. Guys, I really appreciate it. As I said earlier, I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.